Next tool we're going to take a quick look at in G Suite is Google Slides. Google Slides is a presentation piece of software. It is equivalent in the Microsoft Suite or Microsoft Office to PowerPoint. Some of these things are going to transfer over from our previous look at Google Docs, so we're going to move through this one a little bit quicker. If you go to slides.google.com, you're going to end up on something like this, which is Google Slides. Much like Docs, this is just a filtered view of my drive with all of my slides that I own or that are shared with me showed here. Okay. I can also look through my template gallery and take a look at other presentations if I wanted to start with a template. If I want to start something blank or say where I want it to go, I always like to start in my drive so that, again, I can select a folder and create something in there. If I do want to go into folder, say I go into grade 7, I could click on new, and then one of my choices is Google Slides. If I go over the arrow, I still have a choice to go from a template. Once I start, again, I rename just by clicking in the box up here, typing my name, pressing enter. And like in Google Docs, our edits are all automatically saved. From here, it's very similar to what you would find in Microsoft PowerPoint. So you have text boxes, images, shapes, lines, commenting. We can change our background. We can change our layouts. We can change our themes if we want to change the whole theme of the entire slideshow. Or we can pick a different transition to go in between slides. Our transitions are limited compared to PowerPoint, but that really can be a strength of this because we don't spend as much time thinking about our animations. We can spend more time thinking about our content in our slide. To edit a slide, we just click to edit and type our text. It's pretty straightforward. Adding images acts very much like Google Docs. So if I were to click on the image button, again, I could search the web and I could put an image right from there. I could also pull from my drive where it's actually going to look for pictures in my drive that I could use and insert into my slide. From here, I could do things like shapes using arrows and put those onto my image, rotating them, resizing them, using the different fill features to change colors, all of those things to customize my slide. Everything is drag and drop, and everything is saved automatically, like we said before. Again, we have our share button, which is really powerful because we have multiple editors on this at the same time, just like we did in Docs and in Drive. It's the exact same share windows. In the classroom, one way we could use this is to work on a slide deck together. So this slideshow I've got set up with a lot of blank slides, and what I would do is have students each pick a slide. Once you have an editor on, there'll be a little colored indicator on that slide showing who's editing that slide, so you just avoid those slides, pick your own blank one, and each student could take a slide and add some ideas. Some ideas for using this would be inquiry jumping points, different strategies for a math solution, different ideas to a question, all kinds of tasks you could do in here with a slide deck. The nice thing about that is we don't have to share individual docs around then. We're all on one and we can see everyone's ideas very quickly. We can share as a class and have discussions about what we've been doing as a group. Again, we have the Explore feature in Google Slides. If I click on that in here, by default it's going to show me different layouts. So this is a great way to do design very quickly. If I wanted to just change the design, I can see what they would look like and preview very fast. If I ever don't like something, I can always use my undo buttons to walk back to where I was. The other things I can do here are that I could search for structures or something related to my content right there. I get web searches, I can get image searches, and I can get things in my drive. So if you have another document in your drive, you could bring that in. If you have an image or a chart, I could also just search online and bring in those images like I've done in the past with Google Docs. That's a quick tour of Google Slides. Now go back to the course home and look for your task in the checklist and work through those performance tasks before moving on to the next module.